Thanks, Nick, and welcome back to KQEG. My name's Katie Butzen, and I'm joined here by Dena Huisman, part of the Steering Committee for Creative Imperatives hosted by the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Thanks, Dena, for joining us.
No problem.
So we're here to talk about tomorrow, which starts Creative Imperatives for the University of La Crosse. And can you just tell us like a brief overview of what that is?
Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in Toland Theatre, we're going to have two of our guests come. We have a musician, Susan Botti. She's a singer and a composer who will perform some pieces that she's written. And then her partner, Roland Vazquez, who is a composer who works on kind of a jazz, salsa kind of music. So he'll be performing some of his pieces as well. And that's at 7 o'clock.
That starts tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what kind of other events are going to be featured in the Creative Imperatives?
Well, our goal is to focus on how arts and communication are prevalent on campus and all of the different kinds of things that students, faculty, staff, and others are doing around campus and around the country to make our lives more creative and more interesting. So we have events where we have Kimberly Perez, who's a communication scholar, going to do a performance on queer identity, and that's on Monday afternoon at 4. We have Harvey White, who is a businessman. He started Qualcomm, the wireless technology company, and has done other kinds of things with wireless communication technology. He's going to come and talk about the importance of art in the creation of new technologies in science, technology, and math. We have events on campus. Different faculty are doing various kinds of things. We have somebody who's doing the Compassion Project from Monday and Wednesday, both from 9 to 11, where you can come in and you get a 6-inch by 6-inch canvas where you can paint whatever compassion means to you. And then those will be on display on campus in May. People doing print work. You can watch people doing blacksmithing work. We'll have some other musical performances throughout the week. And then on Wednesday, to cap everything off, we have what we call the mashup, which is the first floor of Cartwright Center is going to be filled with different music, theater, communication, and art projects. We're having a Romeo and Juliet balcony scene. We're having a quintet. WMCM is going to be broadcast during the mashup from 7 to 8:15 on the Cartwright, and it's just a whole collection of sounds and visual elements of arts and communication all in one big open space.
So this is put on by quite a few departments in the College of Arts and Communications. Is this an event that the public is open, or it's open
Absolutely.
to the public?
We're actually really hoping to get the public in. We want students, we want faculty and staff, and we want members of the community to come in and see what UWL scholars and thinkers are doing, as well as some renowned photographers and people from across the country.
So you hear that, folks. Come on in to the University of La Crosse. Join us Sunday through Wednesday. And I know you mentioned you had some keynote speakers coming in, but are there any professors in the departments that are going to be putting on shows or
Yes.
Workshops?
From the communication studies standpoint, we have our faculty members Kate Lavelle and Mike Tollefson, who will be putting on a debate over the issue of the tuition freeze in the UW system. We have different scholars who are working on their art. So we have Joel Elgin is the one doing the printmaking, and he's going to, you bring in a t-shirt and they will do printmaking on your shirt and you can take it home with you. Other scholars are showing off their artwork around campus in various places. So a lot of faculty are involved as well.
That's so excellent. That sounds like a great time. And the printmaking, and you said the t-shirt screen printing, those seem like interactive things. Are
Yes.
people supposed to bring their own materials for that?
Yes, if you go to the website and look at the calendar of events, when that is happening, it will say bring a t-shirt with you to have it printed for you. But otherwise, most, I think they're all free to attend, and there's nothing that you would really need to bring for most events.
So I know we talked about the screen printing and the t-shirt. Are there any other interactive events where people can get involved? I know with the WMCM, people are allowed to work with some of the broadcasting equipment and whatnot, but are there any other workshops that are sort of hands-on like that?
Sure. Yeah, so the WMCM workshop is 10 to 12 on Monday. And then there are some other, I don't know how interactive they are, but a lot of what we're calling Watch Them Work, which is where you can go in and watch faculty and staff doing costuming, for example, or different kinds of artwork. And some of them might be a little more hands-on than others, but in any case, you can go and just observe and be part of the process of watching people do the creative things that they do on campus.
So it sounds like you guys have been working really hard on this event. Is there an inspiration behind this, or like a goal that you're trying to accomplish with creating this event?
Yes, there are a few other campuses around that have done this. It was recommended to Julia Johnson, the director of the School of Arts and Communication, by an administrator on campus. So there's things to emulate that way, but we just really want the university community and the La Crosse community to understand just how much arts and communication does for our campus. That's our goal and our inspiration is to highlight what we do.
And there's quite a bit. I mean, I see all the artwork all over, and that's something that should definitely be shared with the community. Well, thank you so much, Dena, for coming in today. Be sure to check out Creative Imperatives starting tomorrow, Sunday, April 13th, and we will be right back for KQEG.